There are three certainties in life: death, taxes, and a Mario sports game being an absolute banger. Way back in 2005, before most of us were even old enough to comprehend the perfection, the greatness, the absolute blessing we received when Nintendo decided to drop this masterpiece of a baseball game. With exhibition modes for friendly games, a story mode that has way more to offer than it needs to, minigame mode perfect to kill 30 minutes, and a hidden gem in Toy Field. We'll get to that later. But without further ado, let's take a dive back into Mario Superstar Baseball, the best baseball game out to date. Okay, Freeze. Before we get into the video, I want to bring attention to two very specific things in this intro. Roll the clip. First off, why is Wario on his hands and knees blowing this ball? I'ma say no more. Secondly, let's talk about DK. Let's talk about how I had time to tie my shoe, grab a snack, grab a drink, read the Declaration of Independence, and then resume playing the game before that ball hit him. On top of that, DK got messed up 3 times in here, and his only retribution was he pounded Wario into the ground. Yeah. Anyway, on with the video. Before we get into the meat of this, let's talk about the things that makes this game different from your average baseball game. Mechanically, the swings, pitches, fakies, and bunts are all there, but being in a Mario verse, it's about as normal as a pineapple man using a palm tree as a baseball bat. Honestly, that's pretty cool. Anyway, each and every character in this game is packing its own unique ability, ranging from jumping higher, running faster, climbing on walls, jumping off walls, sucking in balls. And of course, the main characters have star powers. Mario, Luigi, Bowser, and Baby Bowser have the cliche, "I can make my ball go super fast," and I don't care, Dragon Ball Super did it better. Vegeta was about the final flash of ball. Shit got real. Wario, Waluigi, Peach, and Daisy's move remind me of something out of Naruto. Just listen for the sound effect. Tell me that isn't perfect. DK and Diddy makes the ball have curves you wish your girl had, and Yoshi and Birdo turn theirs into an egg. Yeah, I got nothing slick for that one. The second unique factor about this game is chemistry, the most confusing subject in the world, and I'm not talking about the science class, even though that fits the bill. I'm talking about how much you like someone, or in this case, how much your team likes each other. That's right, Mario characters really take it personal. They hold grudges, I'm not even kidding you. With the power of friendship, your team will inspire each other, allowing you to hit homers and play catch with friends better. If your team's got beef with each other though, they will throw inaccurate passes to each other. Could you imagine losing a game like this? Good thing this isn't competitive anymore. Wait, what? It is? There's a meta too? Yeah, this game's goated. Anyhow, here's the chemistry tree. It reminded me of my headphones I stuffed in my pocket when I was in high school. I probably brought back a core memory with that one. Alright, let's start with exhibition mode. First, we need a friend. Starting with challenge mode, the single player mode for this game. In hindsight, it's pretty simple. You pick a team. I picked Mario because he has main character plot armor, and Monty Mole, the best character in the game. Then you get plopped down on the map. This guy will give you the rundown of what's going on, but more importantly, he roasts the hell out of your team. What's wrong with Luigi? From here you can do lots. You can play Bowser Jr., we'll play some mini games, buy some stuff at the shop, and play other team captains. Let's hop right into the action with everyone's best friend, Yoshi. Yoshi's team is built on speed and nothing else. Yoshi, the Suckmaster 9000, Baby Mario and Luigi, and a gang of Shy Guys. Jeez, Lakitu is roasting us, but take a look at these guys. The gimmick of this field actually wasn't the bane of my existence for once. If you hit the ball near one of these piranha plants, they're gonna chew it up, spit it out in a random direction, usually right at the computer, but luckily for us, this is how we got our first run. So I talked about the majority of our team besides Nokis. What's the deal with these guys? Sweet dear God, we need help. So a cool thing in story mode is these situational challenges that will earn you flags. Once you max out the flags and beat the team you're playing, you'll literally steal players right from their teams. This seems like some Kevin Durant type of theatrics, but I'm trying to build a super team, so I'm all for it. It definitely showed I haven't played this game in about 10 years. I had to go to extra innings to beat Yoshi, but in overtime, we rallied the troops and absolutely dominated the inning. We even earned the respect of the legendary dinosaur himself at the very end. And of course you won MVP. This right here is every completionist's wet dream, or worst nightmare. Probably the second one. To sum it up, these are challenges you have to do with each and every character. On harder difficulties, which means you have to beat story mode at least 4 times, but it's gonna be more than that. It's tedious, it's grueling, it's unforgiving, but if you guys want to see me do it, I'll be more than happy to make a video on it. After waving the white flag, I think it's a good time to go talk about Pipsqueak. He roams the map after everything you do and challenges you to these quick play 1-inning baseball games. If you acquire a team captain without the rest of his team, you can acquire them through this. And if this doesn't remind me of Minor B off of Pokemon XD, they just don't make games like they used to. On to our damsel in distress. Peach's team is focused more around technique and fielding quickness. We actually took our first L because of this play here. What? What the fuck just happened? It's okay. We'll come right back in and show them who's Oh. It's gonna be like that, huh? After the rough start though, we managed to pull some late game heroics and dominate the final inning, shutting them down for the win. But we didn't get Peach, so I went in for another game. Funny thing is, she had nobody left except for a bunch of toads. Nobody wants to play with the poor princess. So in true Ricky fashion, I let this game drag on for way too long just for the toad I was talking shit about to hit a home run and end the game. We go back in, we handle business, we get Peach, and we move on to the next area. And we'll never talk about what happened here again. To the land of the monkeys, we go and take on DK and his squad. This field was my all-time favorite back in the day. Getting smacked by barrels always made for some rage-inducing bonding time with friends. While nothing is happening, let's talk about how DK, no matter what sport it is gonna find a way to punch the everlasting shit out of whatever ball comes his way. Inning number 2, we get some momentum going. Getting 2 on base, we sacrifice Baby Luigi because fuck him, that's why. We were able to pull in Mario and Toadsworth thanks to Peach's star power. Honestly, this shit's OP. It might be the new meta. Back up the bat faster than Peach getting captured in a normal Mario game. Monty Mole up the bat, and he's shown us why he's the best character in this game, extending the lead 3-0 and essentially taking the soul of Donkey Kong because he is pretty much just gives up here, lets the ball go right in front of his face just like he did in the beginning cutscene. Surprisingly enough though, we played a borderline flawless game and one that I was sweating going into, so I'm happy for that. To the desert to play the last of the captains, our own rival Wario. Now it says here he has the best team money can buy, and he ain't lying about that. Wario and PD are powerhouses at bat, Waluigi's about 7'10" and an absolute menace. Boo and King Boo are my favorite Mario characters of all time, and Magic Koopas, well, if the ball goes within a 10-foot radius, you might as well put down the controller because they are OP. Like, please nerf them. This is insane. With both teams packing such firepower, this was about to be a score fest, right? Nope, we took it 6 innings to a tie at 0-0. Well, can't be worse than the next game. And this is already worse. In the same inning though, I probably made the play of the whole challenge run. Diddy went up, I hit it with a banana ball, and this absolute godsend of a chain chomp gave us a perfect opportunity, and we took it all the way for an inside the park home run to put it at 2-2. And then we went through the 6 innings and tied again. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. Going into our third game now, and it looks to be a repeat of the first two until I did the unthinkable. I did something so stupid that it might work. I stole home. And holy shit, it worked. My team went back to its old ways and laid it on Wario this inning. We were able to hang on and acquire the entire big money WarioWare team. This is it. Our time to give Bowser his gamely ass whooping. Y'all remember my aspiration of building a super team? Well, this isn't what I had in mind. To be honest, I was chasing the challenges. Actually, the goal of this game was to get Birdo MVP, so I let her pitch. Don't blow it. We start off hot and take an early 1-0 lead. Diddy, proven to be an unsung hero to this team, hits a beautiful shot to help bring it up 2-0. So far so good, except for one thing, a deep mechanic of this game. Birdo at pitcher is actually dog shit. If you charge up her pitch at all, it has 0 curve. You're just making it too easy now. Anyway, back to why this is an issue. Bowser's team is comprised of big hitter after big hitter after big hitter, and that's not our only worry. I'm gonna be honest, I think I would have rather it just been a home run. Like, come on DK, you're just getting embarrassed every single turn we make. Bowser brings in another run, and with the score tied up, it looks like we have a solid game going on. Well, that's until I gave my team the pep talk of a lifetime. Mario sets the tone with his star hit. Monty Mole hits a beautiful hit for a double that only a player of his caliber could have executed, but Monty isn't even done yet. He turns a what should have been single into a gutsy double, showing off elite level athleticism. He has truly been the heart and soul of this team. I don't know why, but I thought the sound effects for this guy were hilarious. And then DK finally gets a highlight, barely squeezing this ball into the corner for a juicy double. And we're just gonna be raking in points right now. Like, I'm just smacking balls and getting points. Look, Blowtop bitch got a double RBI. It got so bad that Bowser straight up just gave up. He said, screw this, I'll try it again in the Wii version. So, remember when I said Birdo sucks at pitching? Yeah. Fortunately, that was the last highlight. We finished 7-4, soundly defeating Bowser, and look at the team rejoicing around Miss Sucks-a-Lot, and honestly, she deserved it. She sucked Bowser's soul. She took Bowser's soul with that dagger of a hit, but at the end of the game, you get this nice little postcard with all the players you unlocked. At this point, you can redo everything at a harder difficulty. However, that's going to be a journey for another day. So now it's time for Toy Field, right? Nope. Minigames first. First up is Bob-omb Derby, and it's as simple as picking a character, picking a difficulty, setting up, and hitting some bombs. Some of them are fast, some of them are slow. Some of them are big, and some of them you just don't know. This is probably my favorite one. Next up is Wall Ball. This one's actually pretty cool. It's a pitching minigame where you and 3 friends take turns throwing a ball through a number of walls. You get more coins the more walls you break, but if the last wall you break is a music block, you get 100 coins. And if it's Bowser, you lose half your coins, and it's given to the other 3. Trust me, this happens a lot more than you think. Chain Chomp Sprint is a game that's very simple on the surface, but more complex the more you play it. The objective is you and 3 others are running around bases trying to collect these gems. The more gems you get, the faster you go. Jeez, this is a lot like Sonic. Anyway, the gimmick of this is there's a Chain Chomp sleeping in the middle. If your Chain Chomp wakes up, you have to stop. It's like red light, green light. If you don't stop, he's gonna knock some gems out of you and knock you out for a couple of seconds. Yeah, this is more like Sonic now that I think about it. Anyways, always keep your eyes peeled for mushrooms to help you go a lot faster. Yeah, still Sonic. And collect the red gems. These kind of look like Chaos Emeralds now that I think about it. Ooh, maybe I should play Sonic Adventure Battle too. I always loved throwing a Chow and having it fight other Chow. Are you guys ready for the most chaotic 60 seconds of your life? This is Piranha Panic. What you do is you match the eggs with the piranha plants. Red with red, blue with blue, yellow with yellow. If you mess up, these piranha plants are racist and they're gonna throw fireballs at you. Also, there's bombs. Fuck! There's bombs. And people can throw bombs at you, or you can throw bombs at the piranha plants if you don't like the color of the plant. Fuck. Is that racist? Anyway, fuck! Now there's a boss plant, you want to just chuck shit at it, but it's hard when you're getting pelted by bombs and fireballs. By now you're probably making mistakes, you're getting wrecked, you're getting frustrated, so you say fuck the points and start throwing bombs at your friends. Except I don't have friends, so I'm just throwing bombs at the computer, but it doesn't give a shit. And you can dodge stuff behind in your pipe, but who wants to do that? I'm mashing the A button all day, baby. I start regaining my composure until I realize I'm about to lose to a Goomba. I start panicking, knees weak, palms sweaty. I see the boss spawn and I realize this is it. So I start mashing blindly with rage, but keep getting fucked. So I gotta get good, dodge a fireball, take the lead, and win the game. That was really fun. Roast me in the comments, but Barrel Batter is the biggest L this game has to offer. It's a baseball-themed Tetris game where any barrel that you hit, the same color barrels will also implode. You can chain up some pretty big combos doing this, and as you do, you'll fill up this meter. This will give you what I like to call bonus barrel, that you have one shot to hit, and if you do, you'll wipe the entire board, get 3 balls and extra points. But you will never fucking hit this barrel until you do, and then when you do, you win. Last but not least, Star Dash. Now to get the minigame, you have to beat story mode on the easiest difficulty. The gimmick is this pot of wonders is going to spit out coins, money bags, mushrooms, and stars. Get the most coins, you win. Grab a red mushroom to go fast, a pink one to go slow, and a star does exactly what you think it does. Now don't forget to avoid the thwomps. Also, it's really easy to juke out the computer. Just run circles. It's finally time for the hidden gem of this game, Toy Field. Now this goes pretty in depth, but I'm going to vaguely explain it. There are 3 roles: batter, pitcher, and fielder. Pitcher is the simplest. If you strike them out, you go up and bat, you steal some coins. As a fielder, if you catch the batter out, you get to go up and bat, and also steal coins. Even if you don't catch him out though, make sure you still field the pitch because you will get to go up and bat next. As a batter, this is where you can do the most damage though. You want to hit the ball on one of these tiles that do different things. Some will give you singles, doubles, or triples to net more coins. If you get an RBI, you also get to steal coins. You can also have an explosion of coins or a slot machine pop-up that does a multitude of different things, such as stealing coins, losing coins, getting free rebats, getting the bases looted, and even getting a home run. Don't rest too easy though. There's a chance that your coins might get swapped with someone else's. That can make for a rage-inducing time. This game mode seems simple enough, but it's actually one of the most addicting things in this game. It's the little things like this that I love in old Mario games that no way, shape, or form pertains to the actual game, but I could see this being played for hours on end with me and the homies. If I had homies. This game was an absolute blast to play again. Between story mode challenges, mini games, the beauty that is Toy Field, there's just so much packed into this extremely tiny disc of a GameCube game. And the best part is, this video really only scratched the surface, especially with the story mode challenges. I'm sure those are going to be a real fun grind. I'm sure not a single controller will be thrown. No rages. No smacking myself. None of that. Just pure happiness. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this blast from the past, or small glimpse into the beauty of Mario Superstar Baseball.